Welcome back to the channel. My name is Michael Akinfisoye, and I will be dropping your gems today. So if you're an online coach or a business owner and just trying to make it, this video is going to be super helpful for you. You see, a couple of years ago, I was on a Zoom call with my good friend and I said, why don't we start this business idea? 12 months later, we generated £133,000 from this business idea we put zero into. I'm going to give you 4 tips to be a 6-figure business owner, whether it takes you 3 months, 6 months, a year. So listen up and like and subscribe. Number 1 is imperfect action. Now, just to give you some quick context, before starting that business, we had already both started 6-figure businesses. So we'd learned a lot. And one of the things I learned personally was the importance of imperfect action. I always tell coaches when I'm speaking on stage, right? It's in our name, Online Health Business Academy. There's nothing fancy about it. It's not something that we spend hours and hours thinking of. It just does what it says on the tin. But the beauty of that is it allows us to take quick action and not waste too much time spending on logos and thinking of a great name and trying to make everything perfect. When we started working with our second business mentor after starting the OHB Academy, he told us that our logo looked like we were a real estate company. All right. So we've changed it since then, and you're allowed to do that as a business owner. Just don't let procrastination stop you. Number 2, simple scales. Listen, to make 133K in 12 months, we had to start with that first £250 sale. And how do you think we got that? Referrals and Instagram DMs, organic Instagram DMs, all right? We optimized our profiles. We geared it towards our new business venture. We started putting ourselves out there. I started to speak about it, exactly what we was doing. And whilst at a networking event, I met someone who said they knew a coach. And before you knew it, that was our first client, all right? We used that same method of posting organic content, talking to coaches to get to around 3 to 5K per month. So listen, you don't need nothing fancy. You need to keep things simple to start with, and that's going to allow you to grow. Be very clear on your niche. So this kind of come before the simple skills, but I'm going to put it in there anyway. Most people struggle because their niche isn't super clear, all right? And one benefit we have is that whilst there's a lot of competition in what we do, there's a lot of our competitors are a lot more aggressive. You know, we generally have more money to spend on ads. So there's a lot of competition. But the good thing about us is that our niche is super clear. We were just working with personal trainers. It's super easy. You know what they look like. It's not hard to find. So that's what gave us a bit of an advantage, right? We were super clear. But you can still achieve the same thing. You just have to think with an abundant mind state of who is the perfect client for me, the client that's going to pay me the money that I want, and the client that's going to be a joy to work with. You need to really zero all the way down on what that type of person looks like, what's the sort of requirements they're going to need to be able to work with you, some other characteristics about them, and focus all your energy on that person. You see, it's easier to hit your target if you are using a sniper rifle than a shotgun, okay? So that is the number 3. The 4th and final tip for this video is be the expert, not the influencer. You see, in this generation of TikToks and short form content and influencers blowing all the way up, everybody chases the influencer dream. But the problem with the influencer dream is that most people chasing that don't realize that it's not really their passion. Some people have a real passion for content, for social media, for creating great videos and pictures and images and being meticulous about it. Others, like myself, we're quite hands-on, all right? We like talking to people. We like doing things. We like the physicality of things. So whilst we may be able to do the content to a higher level, it doesn't mean we naturally have that passion for being an influencer. And if you don't have that natural passion for being an influencer, you're not really going to just skyrocket to 100,000, 300,000 or plus views. You're not going to really skyrocket to the amount of followers you need to make real money as an influencer. You see, we know and have met and even worked with a lot of influencers who may have hundreds of thousands of followers, but are making zilch, okay? Being an influencer doesn't necessarily mean you're going to make loads of money. What does mean you're going to make loads of money is being an expert, okay? If you go and you get private health insurance or you sign up to Bupa, whatever it may be, you pay more because you want to see an expert. You want to see a professional who you know is going to be proficient in helping you with the problem you have, okay? You're not going to run to an influencer to hand over thousands of pounds or however much it is. So you need to position yourself as an expert with whatever else you're doing. So when we attacked our social media strategy, we're not necessarily just going there and making funny TikToks and trying to blow up. I mean, we did do a few skits just to like improve the engagement, but we mainly focused on talking to the camera, giving expert opinions and advice, and showing real results. All the things that an expert does, because what happens when you're an expert is you're able to charge a higher price. And with that higher price, your business can grow quickly and you can hit that 6-figure mark a lot quicker than you think. So that's been 4 precise things: imperfect action, keeping things simple, knowing your niche and being very focused on it, and positioning yourself as an expert rather than just the influencer, okay? If these 4 things have been helpful for you, please comment below so I know that I can improve and keep going with this content style and keep giving you more value, all right? That's me. Peace.